restaurants and coffee shops all are here. It is called the Castle Street as it connects the territory of the castle, Cathedral Square, the one which was first used just for royal family, and it goes up there to the Town Hall Square, square for ordinary people that we'll see later as well. On our left, we can see the entrance to 100 years old Bernardine's Park, named after St. Bernardine's Church and Monastery that we'll see in a minute. The Gothic corner. We'll come here later on foot to take a picture. A very rare style for Vilnius, Gothic style, and St. Anne's Church on our left. Built in 1500, 34 shapes of bricks we used to build it. On our left, there is the monument of 19th century Polish poet Adam Mickiewicz. Very often he's known as the Polish Shakespeare. Many years of his life he spent in this city. He studied in the Old Vilnius University. There were several places where he lived. He wrote a lot about Vilnius, and in some of his poems he said that Lithuania, this is my fatherland. This is how he expressed in Polish. So we love and we respect him as well. Now we left Orthodox Church of Holy Mother. And if you'll now keep looking to your left, we will see such a bridge covered with many padlocks, as we have this tradition in this country as well. When the newlyweds come, they leave padlocks on the bridges, they throw keys down to the river, and they believe they will be locked forever. Well, tradition is very beautiful, but the divorce rate in Lithuania is 50%. But well, we say we are not better, we are not worse. It's, well, unfortunately, European average. And next to that bridge on our left, there is a white flag where it's written Užupio Respublika, Republic Užupis. Užupis means behind the river. So on the other bank, all those people who live on the other bank of River Vilnia, now on our left, they have their own laws, they have their own president, their own money, sheriff and constitution. Well, everything is made just with a good sense of humor, as the origin of this republic is the 1st of April, April Fool's Day, 1997. And the area is quite small. It's 0.7 square kilometers. 7,000 people live there, and half of them, these are local artists. They live, they create, they see that republic inspires them to create. Their constitution sounds like everyone has the right to be happy or unhappy. Everyone has the right to be cat or a dog. Everyone has the right to love and to be loved. Everyone has the right to die, but it's not an obligation. Everyone has the right for the hot water, heating in winter, and the tiled roof. The money they have, they can use them just once a year on the 1st of April and only in that republic. They celebrate different holidays. St. Patrick's Day, the water of the river Vilnia, they color it in the green color. Easter Monday, most of the residents go out and they have a communal breakfast. So it seems that people know each other well there, and it's a bit different atmosphere on that bank of the river. It's more artistic, many galleries, cozy coffee shops, some restaurants, all are there. We say it's like a Montmartre in Paris or the Freetown Christiana in Copenhagen. So very soon our coach will turn to the right, and then we'll see a little bit of the panoramic view of this city, the whole old town, which is all on UNESCO World Heritage List from 1994. So now on our right, All the streets that we'll be walking along and squares that we will see, they are all same in location and size as in medieval times, so medieval planning was preserved. And Vilnius wasn't damaged that badly during the Second World War. Well, quarter of the city was bombed, but these were mostly strategic objects, like ports of the rivers, bridges, railway stations. Some bombs, they also fell on residential areas and there were shootings and fire. But what we will see in the old town while walking, it is old and original, just most of the buildings, they were plastered in the 19th century in order to preserve them. So while walking, we'll see many such fragments on the walls where the plaster was removed, just bigger or smaller, to show us what is underneath. So in a minute, our coach will stop by the gate of Dawn. 500 years ago, Vilnius was small, and then the city was surrounded with city wall. There were 9 gates all around the city, and all of them were guarded with soldiers. 500 years ago, people had to pay money if they wanted to come to this city, and those who didn't have much, of course they could come, but they had to bring a big heavy stone, just as heavy as they could lift. And later, those stones were used for building materials. But century by century, Vilnius was expanding, and in the 19th century, city walls simply lost its importance. It was demolished, 8 gates were demolished as well. So today only one is here, the gate of Dawn. While in some old maps of this city and some historical books, we can also find another name of this gate, a sharp gate, and that's the Polish name of this gate, Ostra Brama. So we will see very soon the reason why only one gate is here, because of the chapel which was built inside the gate in the 17th century, as it was very common in those times for gates to incorporate small chapels. So from now on we will be on foot, and we will see our coach only 1:30.